first matchup we've been following most closely is down at Shields Field tonight. The Eagles of Columbia City take on the Bishop Dwenger Saints. On paper, Columbia City comes into this matchup with twice as many wins, but Bishop Dwenger has endured an absolutely brutal schedule, and when Coach Garrett says that this is the moment that his team has been preparing for all season, the Saints looked pretty prepared from the jump, recovering a C-City fumble on the very first play of the game. They're hyped up, and they're going to take this momentum and run with it, because just 2 plays later, that's Doug Henry rushing it in for the score, and Bishop Dwenger takes the 7-0 lead early. Now, on the subsequent kickoff, this ball is going to Stratton Fuller. He gets the ball, and he certainly knows how to make some magic, but the hit knocks the ball loose. That's Dylan Tittman who dives on it, and Dwenger has the ball once again. Columbia City has already turned over the ball twice before even setting up for a second play. Now, this time it's Gus Tittman, another Tittman, getting the carry. He punches it in and doubles the Bishop Dwenger lead early. Already 14-0. C-City a little bit stunned by this one, but Dwenger fans certainly enjoying it. And then the Saints keep on marching. They are spreading the love. That is Anthony Shefferly crossing the goal line. Dwenger takes a 21-point lead just in the first quarter, and it was all Bishop Dwenger from there. The impressive Columbia City season comes to a close. Dwenger advances with a 38-0 win. They'll now face the winner of Wayne and New Haven, so let's head down to Wayne Stadium. The Bulldogs trying to get something going, approaching halftime. This is on 4th down, but that's Linus Martin with the hit and the deflection. It's ruled a pass, but still gives the Generals the ball, and then it was all about the run game. Tyree Eldridge takes the handoff, finds some space on the outside, eventually gets twisted up and around and finally stopped, but that still sets Wayne up pretty nicely. Then on the goal line, the Generals try and finish the job, but great hit by New Haven's Chris Woods knocks the ball out. He actually got his hand on the ball. The Bulldogs fall on it, and in the end, though, that deficit just too big. Wayne's defense stood strong. New Haven barely avoids the safety ahead of half, but still the season comes to an end, and Wayne will get Dwenger next after their 36-7 win tonight.
All right, and making the trip to DeKalb, where the Barons are taking on Leo. Scoreless early in the first here, and Landon Hepner on the punt return for the Lions. Runs out to his left. Barons can't bring him down. He's off to the races in this one. He's going to take it all the way back. He takes this one to the house. Leo on the board here early in this one, 7-0. DeKalb trying to respond, and it's the determined senior Caden Hinkle dodging Lions defenders, and he punches his ticket in for 6, and the Barons respond with a flashy touchdown of their own. And they would go on to miss the extra point here, so it's 7-6 Leo at this point. And at the end of the night, it's the Lions who advances on, winning this one 37-6 your final. All right, let's take a peek now who Leo is going to play next week. East Noble hosting Southside, and in the end, they put an end to Southside's season by a score of 45-7. And it'll be a rematch. Leo and East Noble meet once again, battling it out in the next round of playoffs. And next, we are over to Huntington North to see the Vikings take on the Hot Dogs of Frankfurt. Starts this one here late in the first. Vikings up 14-0 when Cameron Reich sacks Dennis Barkley. He loses the football. Hot Dogs recover. Then Barkley here drops back and airs it out. He'll be picked off by Tatum Brooks. He makes quite a nice gain out of it right here before the first quarter ends. And that leads to then we're going to see Marcus Linker punching it in for the score. Vikes go up by 3 touchdowns, making these Hot Dogs have to play catch-up. But the Vikings, they weren't done. Oh, no, back on defense. Jason Tesh gets another interception for the Vikings, and he's not coming back with it. Huntington North goes on to grill the Hot Dogs. A big score. That's not a typo. 77-8 your final. And next up, the Vikings will go on to play Marion.
And next up in sectional 18, Wawasee taking on Plymouth, and it's Wawasee season, which comes to an end tonight. It's the Pilgrims, who are much too big for the Warriors. They sail away with this one at 38-13, and they will go on to play Mishawaka next. Now, we're going to head down a bracket to Class 3A. Bishop Lures are 2A champs, and they're now hosting Norwell in their quest for back-to-back titles. The Knights entered tonight on a 3-game losing streak, but they certainly got out to a hot start in this one. That is the interception reception by Bishop Lures, setting up great field position for yet another scoring drive into the second half. Then, this time it's Darie Williams who would make it count. He's got experience finding the end zone. He finds the space out to the right, works his way past everyone to the house. Lures takes a 35-point lead. Then another strong Lures drives ends with another score. This one to start the fourth quarter. That is Danny Arnold who punches it in, and Bishop Lures wins this one big, 42-7 over Norwell in the Battle of the Knights. Now we're going to take a look at who Lures will be facing. That is going to be Jay County. They go on to defeat Belmont, 42-7. Your final in that one.
All right, and the Heritage Patriots up against Delta tonight. In the end, Delta flies away with this one with a big 54-14 win. And now it's the undefeated Railroaders of Garrett hosting Lakeland. Garrett in scoring position early and often. This time the handoff to the sophomore Alex Guzman. He finds the end zone. Garrett lighting up the scoreboard yet again to extend their lead even more. The Lakers, however, trying to answer back. However, trouble with the snap in Lakeland with the fumble, and it's recovered by Aiden Hunt, and it's Garrett's ball. Trying to capitalize on this opportunity, and Calder Hefty keeps it himself, steps back and heaves it downfield and connects with Braden Nussbaum. One man to beat, he gets there. Touchdown Garrett, and the Railroaders at the end of the night comes out victorious in this one, winning it and advancing on by a score of 50-26, your final.
And so now they will go on to face the winner of this one, Tippy Valley and Woodland, and Tippy Valley doubles Woodland's score. The Vikings taking down the Warriors tonight. Now elsewhere in sectional 26, West Noble travels to Angola, and the Blazers just stampede the Hornets 42-14. Then Concordia and Fairfield facing off. Fairfield takes this one 48-34.